All right, awesome. I think we're good to go. All right, thank you all for joining us. This is the Group Fitness Interest Meeting. I'm Gabby Dickey. I'm the Assistant Director for Fitness at University Recreation. I've been here about 4 years now, or coming up to 4 years, and I got my start with recreation by being a group fitness instructor. I'm going to introduce our co-hosts, two students that are currently very vital to the group fitness team, and that's one, Zhane Adamson. So I'm going to let you unmute your mic first, and then I'll spotlight your video. Hi, Zhane.
Hello. My name is Zhane, or Z, whichever one. I am the fitness program assistant for group fitness, and that's basically it. I basically help with the hiring process, schedule making, do some paperwork within the office, and that's basically the gist of it. I teach twerk and tone and trap Pilates.
Thanks, Z. I'm also going to introduce another co-host here, Caroline Archenbronn, who.
Okay, hey guys, my name is Caroline. I work for the Eval team with group fitness. I teach in the cardio strength format, so I currently am teaching bodyweight blast virtually, so if you guys want to join in on that. And then I teach ab strong, cardio sculpt, absolution, just all different kinds. And I'm really excited that you guys are here, interested.
Thanks, Caroline. All right, so I'm going to be more on the back end here shortly, and they're going to take over. But first, I'm going to go through a few larger logistic items here. So let me find my spotlight. Awesome. Cool. So I'm going to move to our next big piece here. What's really important whenever you're thinking about joining a team is to know the values and the mission of that team. Within UREC, our mission really is to be that playground for absolute students to develop strength in body, mind, and character. We do that in several different ways with the fitness program. Overall, I'm going to highlight our general organizational chart here. You have me as the assistant director. In the upcoming fall, we do plan on having a graduate assistant who will play a very heavy role with the group fitness team. And then I'm going to actually go over to the next slide here to highlight more of the group fitness specific team. So like Z mentioned, she is the lead or the programmer with the group fitness team. Within that team, we do have a set of what are called Eval Team Members. These members play a huge role in the development of new instructors. They're instructors that have been with the program and have excelled in the classes that they teach to a point where we are very confident in their abilities to help train new instructors. Additionally, just as a quick plug here for our mission statement within the fitness program, we move mountaineers toward greater health through memorable movement experiences and services. So that's group fitness and UREC as a whole. I want to pause for a moment and talk about the different skills that instructors get to develop through their process of becoming an instructor. So for that, I'm going to turn it back over to Z.
All right, so some things that has, some skills that I have built through this program is just one, adaptability, being able to be able to just adapt to any situation, such as this one, being able to teach now online. If there's any music faultiness, just thinking quick on your feet. Another thing is kind of preparation, being able to be prepared and just look good in front of a crowd, making sure you sound professional, making sure you're able to present yourself in a good manner. And then time management is another big thing, because you just need to make sure you're able to manage your time, as well as organize your classes, being able to get to and from wherever you're going. And Caroline?
Okay, so there some other things that I've learned is communication. When you're a group fitness instructor, you don't realize how specific you need to be with your words and how intentional your words should be to your audience, whether you're teaching group fitness or whether you're around other group fitness instructors, which is really, it's a great learning experience, creating inclusive communities. So personal example, I like to give, during my class, I try to give people time to get to know each other. And this past semester, 2 girls actually became really good friends through my classes, just the time that we do give to let each other talk and even work out together. And that's also with the group fitness instructor, with the participants, and then within group fitness instructors, as well as all the other UREC facilities that we offer. And then speaking in large crowds, that is something that will take a little bit of getting used to, but once you get up there and you're confident in your workouts, you're confident in what you're doing for your participants, then it'll just come way easier and naturally to you as well. So back to Gabby.
Thanks, y'all. All right. And then the last thing I have here are some larger projects that the group fitness team really do, well, really the fitness team really champion. One of them is the Exercise is Medicine initiative, which we just recently were awarded the gold standard for that, which is really awesome. And it speaks to the contributions that the group fitness team in particular did throughout a year's worth of work in providing some education behind the Exercise is Medicine on our campus. So we're very excited that we got gold level. And then actually Caroline is the coming president for the Exercise Medicine Student Org Club that will hopefully come into fruition in fall 2020. And for her, I'm just gonna plug, if you're interested in that particular club, drop your email in the chat box below, and then she'll reach out to you to be added to that group. Oh, sorry, I need to spotlight my video. Sorry, y'all. All right, so from here, I'm gonna hand it over to Z.
Perfect. Okay, so this is just going to be a quick overview of the application steps, and we're going into each individual step in more detail as we go along. But overall, we'll take you through the virtual application. If you are offered a position, you'll start as an apprentice, which just means you'll be shadowing, well, mentoring specifically with another group fitness instructor for a whole semester before you're offered your own class. The second step is attending all mandatory training dates, which we'll discuss at the end. We do like a heavy training at the beginning to kind of get you prepared for the semester, talk to you about what the job actually is, how to do your job efficiently, and so on and so forth. Like I said earlier, you do spend one semester as an apprentice, and we do offer an in-house exam that is mandatory. You do not have to be certified to teach with us. However, to counteract that, you do need to pass a comprehensive exam with us. And then you also need to pass 2 evaluations by an Eval Team Member in order to get your own class. And then,
so I'll actually take on this one real quickly because I snuck this on just because it came to my mind. For becoming a professional group fitness instructor, this is the certification we recommend and that we teach from. You'll see later on that there are some AFA training dates. We base all of our course materials off of the AFA course materials. And as an App State student, we do have a discount for y'all to get that course at a discounted rate. Currently, it is $199 all online with an option to purchase like hard copies of materials through that online portal. So I know we sometimes get questions about what kind of discounts that we offer. This would definitely be one of the better discounts that we get for folks that want to continue to teach and get that passion now and take it beyond graduation. So definitely recommend checking out this course. Back to Z, or no, sorry, Caroline.
Okay, I'm gonna share my screen with you guys really quickly. So, can everybody see this? Like a reaction, thumbs up. Okay, perfect. We'll go with that. Okay, so I'm going to take you to our application. If you have not already filled this out, I'm going to kind of walk you through what we're looking for as far as filling out the application. You're going to come to the fitness.appstate.edu, and from there, then you're going to go to group fitness. You're going to click on that and then become a group fitness instructor. From here, you can click on the application right here. And then you're going to go through, again, you can make sure it's on your App State email. We only hire App State students. I assume you guys are all App State students right now. First and last name, expected graduation month and year. The reason why we're asking you for that is because the training process, you'll train for at least a full semester. So we want to make sure that you guys have a semester to teach on your own as well. And so we are trying to see if you're here for at least 2 semesters. Styles you're interested in teaching, so that can be, again, HIIT, dance, yoga, boot camp. You could even say the format. So if you say, I'm not specifically sure what I want to teach, if it's in the mind-body format, then you can just put that down. Have you taken it before? And then the more open you, oh, sorry, let's go back up here. So right here, the more open you are to teach a diverse group of classes, we like that, to see that, we love to see that. So basically what I'm saying is if you have your heart set on teaching a HIT class, but also maybe considering teaching another class, potentially maybe like a cycle 30-minute class, or even another class within that format would be awesome as well. And then there should be the dates for our mandatory, never mind, we'll just get to that in a second. And then you're gonna upload a video from YouTube, or you can, there's no Google Drive, never mind. So it's just gonna be YouTube right here. You're gonna use your YouTube link. We want you to put it right there so that it's easy for us to find through YouTube. And I think that is all. If you have any questions, we can go over that at the end as well. Okay, Z, back to you.
Okay, so some video details. It should be about 12 to 15 minutes total. Please don't go beyond that, but also don't go under that. We would like to see a quick introduction. So hello, my name is Zhane. I'm a senior, or no, I'm not a senior, I'm a junior. I'm studying biochemistry. Bam. 2 to 3 minute warm up. Also introduce what you're trying out for. So if I was trying out for, let's say, cardio dance, we'd like that in the introduction as well. You'd need about a 2 to 3 minute warm up, a 10-minute actual workout, and then a 2 to 3 minute cool down. This can range from honestly just doing a static stretch or more of a movement stretch. We do have the YouTube option, but if that is not working for any reason, we have on here Google Drive, just let us know, but please put a YouTube link on there. And then Caroline, do you want to talk about the video limit?
Yes, so for the limits, well, you already said the beginning, but for the YouTube, please make sure you have royalty-free music on there, because YouTube might flag it and it could be gone, we could not hear it. So make sure when you use those YouTube videos that you do have royalty-free music. Also, we're asking for a limit of only 2 videos. So what I mean by 2 videos is, if I'm a cardio strength instructor, I teach Archenbronn and I teach a HIT class. I don't necessarily want to see a HIT class and an Archenbronn class. So we have 4 formats. You have mind body, which is your yoga, Pilates, mindful minutes, Tai Chi, I think we have in there. Then you have dance, cardio dance, twerk and tone. There's, I think those, I can't think of it much right now. And then you have your cardio strength, like I said, Archenbronn, HIT, boot camps, and then you have your cycle formats. So we're asking you to pick 2 of those formats, up to 2. You can just have 1, that's perfectly fine. And then submitting no more than 2 of those videos. So a HIT and maybe a sunrise yoga or like a 30-minute yoga class would be amazing. Back to you, Z.
Cool. And then just to add to that, when you are doing the YouTube, you have the option of making your the video public or private. You can do as you wish, as long as we have the link and you have the setting on to being shareable with other people. Please do not edit your video before, during, or afterwards. And yeah, that's good.
No ad videos.
Oh, yes. Oh, right there. No ab videos. Absolution is usually something that's followed by another class, such as like HIT or any other cardio strength classes we offer. All right, so key areas that we are looking for in your video. 1, we want to see that you are well prepared with the video, see that you obviously have practiced these routines, that you have thought about them. It's not just on the fly type of thinking. And then choreography.
So for choreography, what we're looking for is, does the workouts flow? For me, if I'm teaching an Archenbronn class, I want to start from the largest muscle groups down and work my way down to the smaller muscle groups, making sure you're having the appropriate workouts for that class specifically as well. And then music?
For musicality, it can range from honestly making sure the music is appropriate toward the class. If I'm in a twerk and tone class, I don't expect to hear, some slow tunes. I don't expect to hear some EDM. I want to hear like rap music, Caribbean music, etc., etc. Musicality also involves making sure the movements match the tempo of the class. So if we're doing something that's upbeat, we shouldn't be listening to something slow paced as well. Vice versa. If we're doing a cool down, it shouldn't be something that's like some high intense Usher or something. As well, musicality can just be being creative with your moves and making sure, I don't know, if the music says hands up, putting your hands up or something silly like that, that's also counts as musicality, using the music to your movements. And then technique.
Technique, this is more on you as the instructor. So we want to see that when you are doing those movements, so for example, a squat, I want to see that you guys are performing a proper squat, that you're not, slacking, that your knees are not coming over your toes, that you're, sitting back like you're sitting in a chair. Again, like if you were doing a mind body class, if you were doing downward dog, we want to see that you guys not only know what the proper technique is, but that you are showing it to your participants as well. And then cueing.
This goes in hand with technique. To cue, you have to have good technique as well as being able to communicate to the class exactly what the exercises are. So this could be cueing for safety, telling them to make sure their chests are nice and open, their knees are behind their toes, they're sitting in the chair. It could also be from telling them what to do next. So if they're doing something with their right arm, maybe tap your right arm to indicate that you're doing that next. Cues can be vocal or physical, but it's great to have a combination of both. Connection.
Okay, for connection, we want to see how you guys connect to your participants. Like Z said before, it's kind of fun when you the music goes, it's like put your hands up and then your hands go up, and how you're interacting with your participants as well. They're not necessarily coming to these group fitness classes only for a workout because that is their main goal, but they also want to feel valued and loved by you and recognized as well. And then it kind of goes into the X factor that Z will talk about.
Perfect. So X factor is just what makes your class special, what makes you stand out. There can be a lot of ways to achieve the X factor or do something that makes your class more special. We have one cardio dance instructor. She always does a starfish in her class, which is basically going like this, making an X and then hugging each other at the, hugging yourself, at the beginning or the end of every class. We have Lydia. She always does a little circle in her kickboxing class and you run around in that. So just kind of showing cute ways to kind of make something stand out for you. So for our training dates, we have new instructor meeting and all team training. This is all going to be available for you as well. If you want to write the dates now, you're more than welcome to, but just to at least go through it vocally. New instructor meetings are going to be from 9:30 to about 12, specifically on Wednesday, August 12th. That's when we'll be going over the paperwork and filling out the paperwork. You will need, that's it. That's going to be the bulk of that training. And then afterwards, from about 12 to 3, it'll be all team training. So fitness is comprised of group fitness, weight room, and personal training. We will all be there. You'll get to meet all the other staff. We'll do some connection activities as well as go over things that are relevant as in the fact of training for the job this semester. Group fitness all team training will be hosted on Thursday, August 13th from 10 to 12. This will be just group fitness here, so it'll be more specific to the instructors and things that we are looking for in this upcoming semester, things that'll help you become more efficient teachers and etc. Caroline, would you like to talk about Core 4?
Yes, so Core 4, this is when you break off into your the formats to not only get to know the other group fitness instructors that teach within that format, but to also really learn from each other and learn more specifically. So your Core 4 leaders will be contacting you in August when those dates and times are, what they expect from you, what they would like to that, or how they would like that day to go. For dance, it's going to be Thursday, August 13th from 1 to 4. Mind Body, Friday, August 14th from 9 a.m. to 12 p.m. Cardio Strength is Friday, August 15th from 1 to 5. And then Cycle is Saturday, August 16th from 2 to 5. Also, with that, if you are in more than one format, so if I am a cardio strength instructor and I'm also a dance instructor, I am required to attend both of them. So again, if you're a dance instructor, you must attend the dance Core 4 training on Thursday, and then if you're also a cardio strength instructor, you must attend the Friday, August 15th class as well. Underneath that, you have the AFA new instructor weekend. Gabby talked a little bit about this in the beginning, but that is the bulk training of how to be a group fitness instructor. This is when we sit down in a classroom and we go through more of the scientific muscles and nerves and why this is helpful for people, and then how to apply that to your classes. Your mentors will then take a lot of that knowledge and show you how to apply it in your classes. Like, for instance, when you're cueing a squat, and then you can tell them the reason why we're doing a squat is because it helps like this certain muscle group. And that weekend is in August as well. And then back to Z.
Interrupt here, it's Gabby, y'all. Just really quickly, I meant to mention this at the very beginning of the meeting, but these are all assuming that our fall 2020 calendar looks normal or is as we had it planned. So if anything were to change, given the circumstances that we're currently in with the coronavirus, we would have to adapt these dates to fit those needs. And so thinking about your application as well, that will be good if we are able to come back to campus. So definitely keep that in mind. We don't have any inclination currently, that's not to say we have an inclination or like a scoop that we will not be back on campus, but I just want to make sure everybody is aware that we don't know, we can't predict the future. I'm sure like all of you have experienced in the last couple of weeks, things are just rapidly evolving. So this is in the positive light if we can get back to our normal schedule by fall 2020, which it could be doable. Cool.
Okay, so these are the key formats that we are currently just in need of. This does not mean that we're not looking to replenish any of the other formats. This just means if you are looking for these thinking about auditioning for these formats, we need you. We're looking for cycle, any aquatics, or specifically we offer splash right now, but any other aquatic fitness classes that you can think of, as well as dance instructors. If you have another class idea in mind that you would like to bring to us and audition for, you're more than welcome to do that. It just needs to be visually different than any other format we offer. So for example, if you wanted to, we used to have Zumba in the past, but you need to be Zumba certified to teach Zumba. If you had a Zumba certification and we're looking to bring that to campus, you're more than welcome to try it for that. And then I think that's good. Some common questions that we have, that people have is, do I have to be certified to teach? No, you do not have to be certified to teach. However, it is very beneficial to be certified just because you can take your experiences off campus and you do get paid differently, which is great. And then Caroline, would you like to tackle the next one?
Yes. Do we provide parking passes? Unfortunately, no. I'm sorry, we do not give you a parking pass if you're a group fitness instructor. You still have to abide by the same rules as the students during the day or at night, depending on what is going on campus.
Perfect. What is the pay as an apprentice when you're teaching for the first semester or mentoring for the first semester? You start off at $7.75. Once you are actually an instructor, which usually happens your second semester with us, you get bumped up to $8.25. And then if you are certified, then you would be at $10 per hour. And then Caroline.
And then lastly, you won't actually get paid. So you'll get paid for the training, but then you won't actually get paid until you're teaching 1/3 of the class. Then you'll start clocking in. So that first 2 weeks, potentially you'll just be watching your mentor, learning from what they're telling you and watching how they run their class. And then when they decide to give it over to you for that time, then you can start clocking in. Perfect. Back to Z or Gabby.
Yeah. All right, this is where we open up the floor to you all. If you have any other questions or need us to reiterate something that we did earlier that maybe we didn't explain as well as we could have, just let us know if you have anything.
So,
Sorry, you could go ahead.
sorry. In choreography, is it anything that we can come up with ourselves, or can we pull from something that we've seen in one of the classes?
Z.
Okay, I didn't know. What class did you say you're trying out for? Did you say dance specifically?
Yes,
Okay. We would prefer, or at least I would prefer, I think this is all of us though, if you did come up with something original, just so we can see like your creative aspect and what you can bring to the table. However, if you take like a move or so, that's perfectly good. We all communicate and we all share dance moves in general. We just don't want to see the whole dance re-shown to us. Any other questions?
Question about cycle. Okay, so if you're doing an audition video for cycle, what do you want us to do? We don't have a spin bike at the house.
All right. Am I answering that, Gabby, or did you want to? Okay, perfect. I didn't know. Okay. So we have come up with a lot of creative ideas currently.
Okay.
You did not have a spin bike. If you happen to have a regular bicycle that you just ride around with in general, if you're able to post that up and kind of do a video that way, that's perfect. If you want to be creative and sit on a chair and mock a cycle bike that way, that is perfectly fine. But we know both of those options can be awkward, so you can just do a regular cardio strength format. So whether that's HIIT, App Strong, try out for one of those, and we'll use that as your cycle edition.
Okay. All right.
Any other questions?
Is there a requirement? I mean, do you have to apply to be employed by UREC or anything like that? Did that make sense?
I don't think I quite understood. Can you rephrase it or redo it again?
So, do you have to be employed by like UREC prior to becoming a group fitness instructor, or do you have to work a certain amount of hours?
No, you do not have to be employed through University Recreation in general beforehand. There is a student employment cap in general, though, so if you do have other on-campus jobs, you cannot go over the 20-hour limit.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
If y'all don't mind, could I just hear what you're interested in teaching so I can get like a little bit of a recognition, face to format recognition?
Oh, Lord. Are we all, I don't know, like if you're in gallery view, are we in the same order or no?
No. So
Okay.
whoever wants to pop on, you don't have
Okay, cool. Well, my name is Nellie, and I think that I'm most passionate about cycle, but I'd be open to HIIT, I'd be open to cardio, I'd be open to yoga. Maybe some swim stuff. I don't know. Maybe. I swam in high school, so like I got an idea, but I would say mostly focus on cycle, but I'd be good to kind of move around and adjust.
Thanks, Nellie.
Mine.
Sorry, I called Diamond.
You're good. Okay, yeah. My name is Diamond, and I would do absolutely anything except aquatic.
Okay. Emily?
Okay, so I'm Emily. I'm open to anything. I am a dancer, so that's kind of my strength. But I do love the cycle classes, so I'd be interested in teaching one of those too.
Cool. Thank you.
My name is Sophie. I'm definitely open to anything. What I focus most on is usually like cardio, strength, and yoga. But yeah, I'd be happy to do whatever. I'm like basically all forms of movement, so.
Cool. Thank you.
I'll go next. So I'm Lindsay, and I'm most interested in dance, specifically cardio dance, but anything within dance. And then I'm also would be open to anything with like strength, that kind of stuff.
Cool.
Hi, I'm Gabby. I'm interested in dance, but also cycling as like a second choice.
Cool. Thanks, Gabby.
I'm Giovanna, and I'm a dancer, so I mostly would focus on dance. And then I'm also open to lots of others, though, like cardio and strength and yoga.
I'm Sarah. I'm a choreographer, so I'm highly interested in dance, but I'm also lifeguard certified, so I would be totally open to aquatic as well as like any cardio or strength training.
I think Gabby is maybe frozen. Left her like.
Her internet goes in and out all the time, so.
It does. I think Haley hasn't spoken yet.
Yeah, hi. I'm Hallie.
Oh, Hallie, I'm so sorry.
No, you're good. I get that all the time. I'm mostly interested in yoga, but also maybe cycling and some sort of cardio strength as well.
Perfect. And then hello, Turner. Turner works in the office. All right.
So, you know.
Let's think. So is there any other desiring questions that we have or any other things you want us to reiterate? I know it, me and Caroline both are fast speakers and we're nervous. So if there's anything, I don't mind repeating anything.
A lot of this info is on the website, right?
On the website, I want to say yes.
Okay, cool. And then I know that the dates are in the chat for meetings and everything. So I know you were talking about training meetings. So do we just apply and then like there's no weeding out of applications? Is there or is there?
So to go back and actually better answer your question, one, we will send out an email at the end with like a PDF file of everything we went through.
Okay, cool.
As well as the video. Two, we do wean out people. Usually it just depends on if you've met the minimum criteria in the auditions. Your audition does not have to be perfect whatsoever. We're able, of course, we're gonna look at the circumstances. YouTube, it's kind of weird to not be teaching to an actual crowd like normal auditions. So we're going to take that into account as well as, you know, possible nervousness, possible teaching backgrounds. As we've heard, everybody has different backgrounds here. So it's not going to make you, in a sense, better than the other. We're going to take everything into account. And yeah, but usually we accept a good amount of people. Just depends on what the format it is and how we can put that better into the schedule. Did that answer all of it?
Yeah, I think so. So we submit the video. I'm like, I can't remember all the dates, but we're submitting an audition video. We get a notification if we're good to go, and then we do the trainings.
Yes, yes.
Okay.
Oh, go ahead, Caroline.
I don't know if all of you guys saw that so originally we had set the audition videos to be due like this coming Friday, I think, but we actually moved it back another week, so it should be due April 27th, so that way you guys have a little bit more time to figure out what you guys would like to present in those videos. And then after you get accepted, you'll be put into like a group fitness email and you'll get like all the emails that all the other group fitness instructors will receive as well.
Cool.
Also, is there anywhere to submit like a resume to show that we have previous experience or anything like that?
We don't necessarily need a resume, but during in the application there's usually, I think is a spot where you could actually just type that in and let us know about your previous certifications or anything that you think is relevant toward the job.
Okay, awesome. Thank you.
You're welcome. Any others? Perfect. And then Gabby, did you have any other closing words for us or?
Okay, so yeah, my internet has the Rona. So it's been going in and out all day. But I just wanted to say thank you all for taking time to learn about the program. We are going to post all this information digitally on our website where Caroline showed y'all become a group fitness instructor. It will have all the dates written out, and it'll also have a recording of this video just in case you need to catch any of that information. And again, appreciate y'all for coming out. If you have any questions, we're all here to help support y'all so that you stay connected to the Mountaineer family. Awesome. Bye y'all. Thank you again.
Thank you. Bye. Everyone stay safe.
We try. Thank you.
Social distance.
I love it.
Wait, do we exit out?
No, don't leave yet. I gotta say, I love.
It's still recording. It's still recording.
Oh. Stop.